Hey there everyone, and welcome to another segment of SABOR Connect, where we connect you to important topics around the real estate industry. I'm your host, Gilbert Gonzalez, CEO of the San Antonio Board of Realtors. On March 22nd, thousands of realtors will make their way to Austin for this year's Realtor Day at the Texas Capitol. For the first time in 4 years, it's back in person and bigger than ever. Joining us today is SABOR's Government Affairs Director, Brett Finley, to tell us more about why you should attend. Brett, thank you for joining us. For those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit more? Can you describe what Realtor Day at the Capitol is?
Realtor Day at the Capitol is an experience unlike any other. It's our largest advocacy day of the year. We're expecting well over 3,000 of your closest colleagues and realtors from across the great state of Texas that embark on the Texas Capitol for a single day of advocacy, lobbying activities, meeting with delegates on both the Texas House and the Texas Senate side to talk about issues of importance to the real estate industry and also to the consumers that all of our realtors serve on a day in and day out basis.
Okay, so follow-up question, what are those issues? What are some of the things that are going to be a topic on the table, if you will?
Yeah, so realtors are going to be delivered about half a dozen or so talking points that they'll be tasked with delivering in person to the legislators that they're meeting with the day of. Two of those are more than likely going to be property tax reform and HOA reform. Property taxes, as you all know, it's the ever-growing property tax burden that several in our communities and our state are faced with. There's going to be a number and series of proposals on both the House and Senate side to provide perhaps a one-time fix to drive down property tax rates here in the state of Texas, as well as potentially increase the homestead tax exemption for the state of Texas. And so those options, along with many others, are going to be considered. That'll be of discussion, as well as HOA reform. As you recall, Gilbert, in 2021, HOAs were a hot topic of conversation. They do want to come back and have more conversation about some potential changes to make sure that, hey, HOAs do a lot of good, but we want to make sure that they're held accountable, that they're transparent, and they're honest with the consumers that they're servicing on a day in and day out basis.
And now the HOA reform was in large part because of activities such as this a few years ago that got that passed.
Absolutely, yeah. HOA reform, in large part, it was Texas Realtors' bill that they carried, and it passed almost unanimously in both the House and the Senate. There's widespread bipartisan support, which nowadays is kind of uncommon in the Texas House and Senate. And so anytime we can have legislation to champion those efforts that are going to most importantly help consumers in the homes that they're living in and day out, it's going to be a really good thing for Texas.
So the members who are saying, why would I want to participate in that? How would you convince them this is a great activity and a great way to spend their day heading up to the Capitol?
I always look at it as, if not us, then whom, right? It's super important to make sure that Texas Realtors, its members, maintain that seat at the table, to make sure that, hey, if we're not at that table, that means that somebody else has a seat there, and they're potentially going to be making really, really important decisions that it could potentially have an impact on their business, the real estate industry, as well as private property owners and the properties that they own and reside in. So we want to make sure that, hey, if we maintain that seat, we can protect our issues, we can protect our industry, and we can have a better economy here in Texas for everybody to operate and live in.
So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for our members, so we're getting some buses. Can you tell us about those buses and where they are leaving from?
Yeah, so registration is available on SABOR.com through the member portal. Just look for the March 22nd Texas Realtor Day registration link. We have 2 bus pickup locations, the I-10 and Callahan Lowe's location just near the SABOR offices is available as an option, as well as the Regal Live Oak movie theater. Both buses are going to be leaving at 7 a.m. sharp, so set those alarm clocks early, wear some comfortable shoes, and please make sure to wear purple because we are the purple party. We're not red, we're not blue, we are a purple solution to make sure that we're offering real world solution, not driven by partisan or social issues.
Brett, I appreciate you sharing this information. I hope our members will consider attending. Again, this is happening on March 22nd. Don't miss this opportunity. Get your tickets on the member portal and make sure that your voice is heard on important real estate issues. Brett, thank you for being here, and thank you for watching SABOR Connect. Thank you for watching SABOR Connect. For more episodes and other SABOR videos, visit our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SA Board of Realtors.